Anthony Joshua has just absolutely destroyed Otto Wallin with an absolutely fantastic performance. And yeah, look, I'm delighted AJ won. I'm a huge fan of AJ. He's like one of the only fighters that I actually get nervous for when he fights. I'm a huge fan of him. So happy he won. And I'm so happy that he was also able to absolutely shut up the critics and all of his haters online as well. It was a great performance by AJ. Did everything right. Didn't really put a foot wrong. In and out of there really well. We saw the explosive version of Anthony Joshua that we've wanted to see for such a long time now. We've seen the explosive version of him. And yeah, he's fought 3 times this year, and I think the activity has benefited Anthony Joshua massively. It's benefited him massively, I'm not going to lie. It's been good to see Anthony Joshua 3 times this year, and he puts on the best performance on his last one. Great stuff from Joshua. I feel like his jabs improved massively. He was really good controlling the jabs today, picking his shots well at range, then becoming more explosive, throwing that right hand out a lot today. A lot less cagey. It was great stuff to see. Doing really good stuff to the body, putting really good shots into the body today, AJ. Then going up top with some good shots. Really did cut Wallin's face up massively there. It was an absolutely fantastic all-round performance by Anthony Joshua. Couldn't ask for any more, to be honest with you. Absolutely delighted with that. Did exactly what he needed to do, to be honest with you, Joshua. Going to the body and, had Wallin up on the ropes, rocked him a bit, especially in that round 5. And yeah, just really pounding. And AJ cannot miss with that right hand. He cannot miss with that right hand, to be honest with you. He received so much criticism coming up into it as well. People were like, he struggles against southpaws. He fought one southpaw in Charles Martin who he beat. Then he fought one southpaw in Usyk who he lost to twice. But then he goes on and beat Otto Wallin, who is a southpaw. Again, and AJ made easy work out of it. It shows how good Usyk is as well. AJ made absolutely easy work out of Wallin, and this is the Anthony Joshua that we've needed to see for such a long time now, and that we've been waiting to see. An explosive Anthony Joshua, the real proper Anthony Joshua that we've been waiting to see, who picks his shots off really well. And today we saw kind of like boxer Anthony Joshua boxed him up behind the jab and, doing real good work with his footwork as well, which has improved when he's been working well with Derek James. That's improved. And I feel like Ben Davison, he's bringing that extra bit of explosiveness out of Anthony Joshua today. So Joshua, in my opinion, should train with Ben Davison from now on. Ben Davison's the one who brought out the explosiveness in Anthony Joshua. Keep on training with him. That's your best performance in years, AJ. We need to see you train more with Ben Davison. It was the complete correct game plan from him. I predicted exactly how it would go as well. AJ was pushing the pace on the front foot. AJ was, jabbing really well, staying as the boxer as well. He was outboxing Wallin with that jab and that right hand. And, and we saw the more explosive Joshua as well. That's what we needed to see today. Picking his shots off well. AJ could not miss the target. It was a fantastic performance by him. Timing himself well, in and out really well. Just boxing so well, and it's a much improved performance by Joshua today, and it's something that we needed to see from him. He's going to get so much more confidence off of that performance as well. I knew he'd be able to get more confidence off of that Helenius knockout win, and he certainly did today. That is the much better Joshua. And people are saying, oh yeah, I think people are saying that they think Wallin would win and would be able to cause Joshua serious issues. Joshua made it look ridiculously easy. He shot so many people up today. I'm so happy that he did. So happy for Joshua. Joshua's the reason I got into boxing. So, I'm so glad that his career is now back on a high and he's still going. I'm so glad to see it because Joshua's the reason I'm into boxing. Would have been gutted if he lost this, but no, made easy work out of it and did exactly what he needed and had to do tonight, and that was put on an absolute statement performance, and that's what he did. An absolute statement that was, and really puts himself back into that mix now. There are some massive fights out there for him. He's now number 3 in the world, taking that spot away from Deontay Wilder. Which I believe he was number 3 anyway, to be honest with you. I've always said AJ beats Wilder, and after tonight I completely stand by that. Fantastic performance by AJ. Wilder was shocking. But yeah, look, AJ's jab was looking good. Good double and triple jab. He was doing really good stuff with it, going to the body well, really targeting that body of Wallin, exactly what he needed to do. And, was just breaking down Wallin throughout and eventually got the stoppage when Wallin had to pull out at the end of the round. AJ rocked him at the end of round 5 with a minute left and was really going after Otto Wallin. But yeah, Joshua was, sticking well behind the jab, then throwing out the right hand really, really well when he did, and he wouldn't miss with them. He would not miss with them. There wasn't much coming back from Wallin at all, and, Wallin does need to be asked questions about what was the plan in that fight, but I do think AJ broke him down well, and AJ made it hard for him because AJ was always pushing the pace on the front foot and was always looking to try and push Wallin as far back as possible onto the ropes, and, made it hard for Wallin to throw because AJ was coming at him, hitting him ridiculously hard, landing some massive shots, and made it hard for Wallin to respond because Wallin didn't really know what was hitting him. I also do think a factor coming into this fight is AJ knew, he'd beat Wallin twice in the amateurs. Why can't he do it again in the pros? And yeah, look, great performance by AJ. Did exactly what he had to do tonight in an absolutely fantastic and amazing performance that we needed to see from him, to be honest with you. And yeah, surely those haters have got to shut up now because look, Joshua proved so many of those haters wrong and showed that he still got it in him. He's still got so much in the tank and there's big fights out there for him. I think overall, the Hrgovic fight makes sense. Obviously, they're both number 1, number 2 in the IBF mandatories now. So when the IBF title becomes vacant, then they'll both probably fight for it. Or in the meantime, Joshua could fight Zhang. Hrgovic or Zhang for Joshua could be interesting in my opinion. It's interesting. There's also AJ did say after the fight, don't rule out the fight with Deontay Wilder, even though he did lose. So yeah, you never know. AJ's got some big fights out there for him that could be lined up. It's absolutely massive. And yeah, he's really made a big statement there to that heavyweight division. Great stuff from Joshua. Great stuff. That's the performance we needed to see. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, King. I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.